Welcome to a brand new episode of the Post Game. I'm your host, Davion. Today we are back with some new content. The NBA playoffs just started, and today we're going to talk about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Denver Nuggets series. I'm joined by Allon and Michael.
What's up?
And today, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So first off, leave a like, leave a comment how you think we feel about our opinion is about the Lakers and the Nuggets, and let us know who you think is gonna win out of the two of the teams. I'm excited to see what happens between these two teams, and yeah. And with that being said, let's get it done. So game one of the Lakers versus Nuggets series. Nuggets are up 1-0 against the Lakers. Nuggets won 114 to 103. So we have two residential Lakers fans, one LeBron fan. Tell me, what did you see? What are you thinking like when watching this game? What went wrong?
So I started the game third quarter, and I was looking at the stats at first. I think the Lakers were up by like 3 points, so I was
Yeah.
hyped. I thought that we were gonna at least be competitive, but Nuggets went on like a 13-0 run, and after that they took the game. But at first I thought the Lakers could stand a chance, but now I'm saying Nuggets in four. Unfortunately,
Nuggets in four.
Nuggets in four.
Yeah, I watched the whole game. Like the like LeBron and AD, they kind of carried like the first half, and then after that, it was just like nobody else stepped up. Like D'Lo, he took 20 shots and he only made 6 shots. Like he has to hit his shots in order for them to win. So
Yeah, so I mean, I'm gonna give my entire consensus right now on how I feel about, this Lakers and what I think is gonna happen here. Um, when I look at the Lakers, I see a team that um in that first half, they played a perfect game. They played their perfect game and only went into half up by three. I think the Nuggets were, a little shell shocked, little bewildered by that in the first half. But the thing is that like all season long or last year, all playoffs long, you saw people saying, "Oh, the Lakers in four, Lakers in six." Last year, yes, that
I
was
wasn't one of those. No, I wasn't
that's
one of
what
those
the
people though.
that's what the majority of everyone was saying is that the Lakers are gonna easily win against the Nuggets. And we saw what the Nuggets did. And this year coming into it again, we're hearing, oh, LeBron's not gonna let that happen again. This is a revenge tour, blah, 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 blah. And now I think people are gonna really understand that LeBron is 39 years old for a reason, and he's starting to show. And also you're gonna see the Nuggets really show Nikola Jokic is why he's the MVP this season and for the past 3 out of 4 seasons. Because Nikola Jokic is right now one of the best players on the planet, without a doubt. And there's no debating that at all. And I also say that by the body language that I've seen between LeBron James and Anthony Davis right now is going to be a big problem too. Like you see a bad pass, you see a turnover, you see LeBron frustrated, throwing his hands up, blah, 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 whatever the case may be. That's not good. That's not championship DNA, in my opinion. And then you see, and then you see like, on the final possession of the game, you see AD get beat, stays on his own half of the court, easy bounce pass to Jokic to put them up by 10 or whatever the case may be. So I think when you look at it, I think I'm not going to say it's over because I think the Lakers will steal one or two at home, but man, I think it's over pretty much for the Lakers season. And wherever Bronny gets drafted to is where LeBron will end up next season. So Lakers better do what they need to do and pull the trigger and get that pick for Bronny.
The problem with the Lakers, though, is that when they traded everything for Anthony Davis, me as a Lakers fan, we all thought that after a few years, Anthony Davis would be the head of the team.
Hmm.
LeBron would give him the reins, but that just never happened. They won their first ring, and ever since then, LeBron has still been the number one best player on that team. Um, and at first you could say like injury stopped AD from taking that spot, but he played over 70 games, I'm pretty sure, this season. But he's
Yeah,
still
like
he's still
76 games,
two. He played 72.
76.
70, yeah, exactly. So yeah, but he's still not that number one player.
Yeah.
So so I would take 2 points to that. Big ups AD for playing 76 games this season for one. It's been a long time coming. But I also say I've never really thought about that point you mentioned about LeBron finally giving over the control of the team to AD. You're 100% right. Like that hasn't happened And honestly, I don't think it will ever happen until LeBron leaves his team. And I think this is because, like, when you look at LeBron, he's such a polarizing figure, and Anthony Davis isn't one to really talk. He isn't really one to be loud on the court. He really isn't really one to have like show character on the court as long as he's like not unless he's hurt, crying or something. And so I think like when you look at it, it's a hard thing to ask for Anthony Davis, but also what does that look like for the team? Like what does that look like? Does that mean LeBron plays 30 minutes tonight instead of, 37 or whatever the case may be? So I don't know. I think if the Lakers really want to get past this point of getting beat in the first round, they're gonna have to figure a lot of things out and figure it out fast.
True.
So
Yeah, I think they have to get more from Austin Reeves, D'Lo, the key role players, and then Anthony Davis. He has to play like that every game and like on the stats and not give up. Like you said, let Jokic just blow by and just open look like that. So he has to be dominant in order for them to win. LeBron, he's gonna be LeBron. I mean, he doesn't have to drop 30 every game, but he just 25 points, 10 assists, 10 rebounds. He's gonna do that.
see, the problem is, but to that point, like Bron can do that with his eyes closed, and we know that. But if he's gonna drop 25 like that, D'Lo had to produce at least
Yeah.
15. Austin
Yes.
Reeves had to produce at least 15. And the thing is, when you have your team shooting 8 of 29 from the three, 27%, that's not enough at all. I mean, you're getting no production out of Spencer Dinwiddie at all, which to me is a joke. Austin Reeves had 13, D'Lo had 13, but Hachimura again had 7. Like, if you look at that game with the Lakers, that play-in game that they needed to win, it was against the Pelicans, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you look at that game, let's look at these stats. Brown had 23, 9, and 9. Hachimura, 13 points. Anthony Davis, 20 points. D'Angelo Russell, 21 points. Austin Reeves, 16 points. Like they have 7 players who needs to get over 15 points, 10, 15 points a game in order for them to win basketball games. Because Bron's not going to give you 40-point games anymore. Anthony Davis, he can give you a 40-pointer, but he's not going to give you a 40-point game. And so these are the small things that need to change in order for the Lakers to be relevant in this season. So, I mean, a question I do have though, when I look at the Lakers, there's one person at the helm, Ham. Do y'all like Darvin Ham and what he's doing for this team?
I like him as a coach. I don't think he's a bad coach.
You don't think the problem is his at all?
I mean, it might be. I mean, I don't know. I don't really pay attention to the coach. I mean, we don't know. Who knows? And another thing, like last year when the Nuggets did win, nobody points this out. It's not like they beat the Lakers. Like they did sweep them, yes, but it's not like they smacked them every game. Those games were close. And guess how much? D'Lo only averaged like 3 points a game. So if he was to score at least 15 points, they would have made that a series.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
putting that out right there.
I mean, but now again, you're gonna have to get some production this season because right now it's not there. So I don't know. I don't know. So what are y'all's as we begin to wrap up? What are y'all's expectation for the end?
For the end?
Well, let me ask this question first. Let's say the Lakers lose in this first round. What happens next?
That's a good question. Who did the Nuggets face after this? If they do win?
Let's see. Would they play? Would it be either Clippers or Mavs?
No, they would play Suns or T-Wolves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Timberwolves, that'll be a good series right there. Just letting you know that right there.
I agree.
Mavericks, from a talent standpoint, the Mavericks can beat you with talent because they have Luka and Kyrie, but they don't have enough they don't have enough depth.
Yeah, but I'm just talking from the Lakers' point of view. Like, what happens next this offseason and next year?
I don't know. That's a good question. I just don't know.
This is the thing about the Lakers. They're they're a good team in a great conference. That's the issue. They're
Mm.
still a good team. It's just the Western Conference right now.
That is another
It's just
thing
so
too. Like,
stacked.
everybody was saying that the Lakers are trash, but like there was 10 teams that won over 40 games in the Western Conference. They were over 500. So what can you do? I
So
mean,
you know,
this is trash.
I like LeBron. You know me. I think LeBron's the go. Even now, I still think that he's the top 10 player.
Yeah,
But as long as you have LeBron, the Lakers are going to be stuck at where they're at right now.
I agree.
You know, I
Because
like
he's such
LeBron
a
as a Laker.
polarizing individual.
Mm-hmm.
Because he controls everything.
Yeah,
And
it
I
might be
think,
time to for him to leave, find somewhere new.
yeah. And I think that, and I think there's three things that could potentially happen this year. Like, I think wherever LeBron goes, Draymond Green's going to be there next year. Plain and simple. I think that's the easiest guarantee that I can give anybody in this country. Draymond Green's going to be there next year. What I also say is that, like, the Lakers, it's going to be like this. Remember when Kobe left
Yeah, it's gonna be
and
like
they
that again.
were bad for a long time? That's what's going to happen because they're not going to have any capital. They're not going to have any experience. They're going to have Austin Reeves, who they're going to probably ship at one point, just for something. And I think we're going to see a large breakdown and rebuild for LA. And the Clippers are going to start running LA again. But I don't know. At that point, you have to really figure out what does this team do. And there's so many things that's still at a question mark. But we have to wait and see because I don't know either. I
I
have
mean,
no.
the Clippers, they're not too far from that boat either. I mean, everybody is getting old on their end too, so they only got a couple more years left.
Absolutely. Well, y'all have any final thoughts on those on the Lakers and how they're going to do in the playoffs this season?
No, I don't have
So
anything else to say.
this is for you and people who ever comment. But which player do you want to see LeBron team up with if
Do
he
I
leaves?
want to see?
If he leaves, which star player do you think would be best with LeBron?
So where would he go? Let's be real. Where would LeBron go right now?
Well, I'm thinking of teams that we know when to trade people. We know Warriors are probably going to have a switch up. We know Hawks
Ooh.
going to have a switch up.
Do we think LeBron and Golden State going to team up in next year?
That'd be
If they
kind of
can get
crazy.
Bronny, yeah. If they can find a way to
Then
get
Dame
Bronny,
won't. Then
yeah.
Draymond Green won't have to leave.
Draymond's going to stay, and he's going to take a pay cut.
Clay's leaving, so you already.
Clay leaves or take a pay cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see.
Bron gets paid, a pay cut. He doesn't really need the money.
Yeah.
He's gonna be there for what? He's gonna be there for a year, maybe two.
Definitely. Yep.
I hated that people were saying that Klay Thompson was washed. Like, dude had a bad game. Yeah,
Wait, hold on.
but
Let
he's
me
not washed.
hold on. Let's take a time out here. Let's take a time out. Plays wash for shooting over
What?
10. Over 10?
Bro,
Yeah. I'm pulling up
look,
some
bro, he's not that bad, bro. Like,
That was, bro.
that was horrible. That was a horrible
bad.
performance. Yes,
That was
but
bad.
like, he still has a lot left.
No. He could retire today and we would understand.
I think prime Klay Thompson is
No,
one of the best
he's not
teammates
gonna
in
be prime.
half.
He's not gonna.
Absolutely.
He's not gonna be prime again. But he still has a lot left. He has a lot to offer to teams, bro. Like, he's not.
Yeah, but he's probably not getting another max contract again.
He's not.
Yeah, no, there's no way he gets a max contract. If someone gives him a max contract, they're gonna be trying to get their ticket sales up. So
Yeah.
like
How much?
Carlet or
How old is he now?
he's 33 with
Yeah,
two
yeah.
major injuries. Huh?
He ain't getting no match.
He's 34. Yeah.
34. Man, look at me go. So good at my job. Anyway, well, that's been good. That's been I don't know. Let us know how you feel about the Lakers and what the next steps are going to be for Los Angeles Lakers. I'm excited to see what happens. But I've been your host, Davion. It's been Allon. It's been Michael. This has been the post game. Peace.